Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, what's up, what's up, legends? What's up, legends? Let's trade New York. Let's trade some New York. Let's trade some New York. What's up, what's up, what's up, everyone? What's up? Welcome, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. What's up, yeah, man? Welcome, guys. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's see what's going on for today. Let's see if we can make a little bit of bread. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to the live. What's up, everyone? How we doing? How we doing?
I quit my job.
How we doing? How we doing? Let's see. Let's tell people that we are live. Let's tell people that we are live. Give me a second, everyone. Give me a second. One. Yeah. Yo, yeah, man. How you doing, brother? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live stream, boys. Welcome to the live stream. One sec, this thing is glitched. Why is this thing glitched? Why is this thing glitched? Sec. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see if we can make a little bit of bread. How's it going today? Good, brother. We got a nice little analysis this morning. We did some nice analysis this morning. Now we're just gonna see. New York is about to open. New York just opened now. New York just opened now. We marked out our sell zones, our buy and sell zones for this morning. Now we're gonna see what goes on. Are we a little bit laggy, are we? A little bit laggy. Sec. Just sending everything out, telling people that I'm live. 1 second. One sec. Discord. Live on TikTok. Boom. Alright. All good. We sent it out. Let's pick some music. Something that's not gonna get us banned. Let's pick something that's not gonna get us banned. Because last time we put on some rap and it got us flagged for some reason. It got us flagged. Mixes, deep house. Hello, chicken brother. Welcome to the live. Are we a little bit laggy? There's so many power cuts going on and off today. So many power cuts going on and off. I apologize. Is this gonna work?
The all-new
human love. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I'm just getting set up. New York session just opened. We're gonna see what we can get.
World's first longevity band. Now more
Right. Let's see. Okay, guys. Off the first buy zone that we marked out this morning, we're getting some very nice reactions off it. Getting some nice reactions off our buy zone this morning. 1 sec. Yeah. Alright. We good? Everyone knows I'm live. I'm good. All right. Look at this, guys. Oh my goodness. What is this? Alright. What's up, Mufasa, brother? Welcome to the live. Repo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, guys. The Wi-Fi is a little bit laggy, but we're going to try our best. The Wi-Fi is a little bit laggy, but we're going to try our best. The connection's been going on and off. You can see this morning we just got this beautiful buy zone that we marked out this morning in the live stream. We are reacting off it pretty perfectly, to be fair. If this thing wants to load. Looking for longs. We're gonna see, bro. We're gonna see what we're gonna look for. Right now we are reacting off this buy zone pretty nicely from this morning's area. Okay, now we're gonna see, is gold want to continue pushing up, or are we gonna want to continue down? Guys, are we really laggy, or is it all right? Are we really laggy, or are we good? Let me know. How are we doing? Please let me know in the comments. Can you guys hear me crystal clear? Thank you, Chicken, for blocking these guys. Thank you, Lisa, for the follow. Thank you, Lisa, for the likes. I appreciate it. Let me know, guys. Are we lagging? Moderators, let me know. Are we lagging? We good? We good? Okay. Mind Transcend, welcome, brother. Welcome to the live. Welcome, guys. We're good for now. We're good for now. Yeah, for now. It's always hit or miss with this. It's always hit or miss. Okay, so we are getting this nice reaction off this buy zone. Okay, now we didn't enter this earlier because it was outside of our session times. All right, it was outside of our session times. However, New York session has now opened. Let's check Nasdaq quickly. What is Nasdaq doing? Nasdaq, smoking on that gas pack. Lagging a bit, but good, bro. Alright, Joker, yeah, apologies, bro. Wi-Fi in the afternoon is always a bit sketchy. Always a bit sketchy. I'm not quite sure what goes on during the afternoon. Nasdaq. Okay, I need to focus here. I need to focus. We just took out the daily high. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I'm not going to be doing much talking just for now because I need to concentrate. I need to see what's going on exactly right now in the market. We just took our previous day high on Nasdaq. Just took our previous day high. Now, are we going to want to come down lower? Okay, if we do come down lower, I'm going to be waiting for these inverses of this 15-minute fair value gaps. Okay, targets to the downside, down to these buy zones. Okay, that could be a good option. I would love for Nasdaq to come up though into the sell zone. It's a shame that we missed out on getting into that sell zone. A shame. We came up, we took London highs, but we didn't tap into the sell zone here. It would have been nice. I would have been confident looking for shorts. However, let's see how we're going to close this. Let's see how we're going to close this 15-minute candle. Okay, and for gold, what are we waiting for? Okay, we tapped into this first hourly. NQ is dumping. Hop on stake. Isn't this the same thing, bro? Trading view and stake, aren't we gambling? How much profit do you expect to make? We're gonna see, brother. We're gonna see if we even get into a trade. All right, for gold, I would love for us to come up to at least one of these two sell zones that we marked out on the chart. That would be great if we can push up. However, we don't necessarily need to come up to these zones. Right now, in about 20 minutes, we're gonna leave this 30-minute fair value gap, okay? And if we get a candle closure below it, that's gonna confirm that price wants to continue lower, and we will look for shorts down to this previous day's low, right? Right now, we are getting some reactions off this buy zone that we had. Me personally, I don't want to enter this trade because it wasn't in session times. New York session hadn't opened yet, right? However, now, still can't believe you haven't traded all week, bro. I know, bro, it's been hard. But I've just been waiting, I've just been staying patient. Sometimes that's what it is. That's how it takes in trading, a week without. But then patience always pays, right? The weeks where I took no trades and I was patient, then the setup always paid me double. Yeah, but we need more flashing lights. This is a casual degen. We need reach comp. Yeah, bro, we need more degen stuff. I mean, yesterday we were pretty degen. On FOMC, we full ported a 10K demo and we flipped it to 100K just for the crack. That was like stake, but demo. NQ. Okay, NQ. Let's see. Okay, either if we respect this 15 minute, okay, if we respect this 15 minute and we start coming up from here, this could give us some very good targets long, and we can target up to 30,340. Okay. However, if we close below these 15-minute fair value gaps, okay, in 5 minutes, if this candle closes below this gap here, okay, there is nothing holding price higher. This is the only thing that the bulls have in their favor. It's this 15-minute gap. If we close below like this, I do believe that we are going to continue rotating down, okay, which could set us up for some shorts. Okay, we might be looking for shorts, and the target for shorts, where is it going to be? Probably going to be this buy zone down here. I put all my saves into random S coins. It's probably not the best idea, brother. I'm joking. That's a great idea. You should definitely do that, bro. You should definitely do that. Okay, for Goldilocks. Guys, I'm gonna cancel all of these. Actually, no, I'm not gonna cancel. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna cancel these texts here. Actually, should I cancel them? That's all right. It's not that annoying. It's fine. I'm just gonna lock them so they don't move. There we go. Lock. Right now, we are getting a reaction off this buy zone right here on gold that we marked out this morning. Pretty nice reactions. Now, I would love for us to come up higher. Okay, that's going to give us a perfect entry short. Okay, that's an option. Fine. Now the question is, do we want to take a risky long up? Probably not. Guys, overall the bias is bearish on gold, okay? Especially after yesterday's FOMC big dump, bias is bearish. So if we can avoid to take counter trend trades, okay? Longing is very risky, okay? Because we don't know how far price is going to want to come up before continuing lower, okay? Whenever you can see that the higher time frame is bearish and the bigger picture is bearish, you want to try to avoid to take reversal trades, okay? Unless you're obviously a scalper and you're into the market, really quick. But the way that we trade, we're not scalpers, right? So we're going to be in positions and our take profits are fairly large, right? We want to stay patient. We want to wait for the market to give us the setup, okay? We've made it till Thursday without forcing anything, so I don't want to give back everything on the last trading day, okay? Nasdaq does look like we are going to respect this 15-minute fair value gap. Okay, overall on Nasdaq, I would love for us to come up to this sell zone up here. Okay, at 30,340. That's the target that I would love for Nasdaq to go up to. Okay. Now let's see whether we want to continue selling or we're going to want to come up to that. Look at previous day's low. Okay. Hey guys, the thing that's gonna confirm to us, okay, that price does want to continue up. Okay, you see this 5-minute fair value gap that we created right here? This is just a brand new gap that we just created. Okay, the sellers did. So if price decides to come into here and we get a reaction lower, right, then that's going to confirm to us that we want to continue coming down. Okay, however, if we get a 5-minute candle close above this fair value gap, what's that going to tell us? It's going to tell us that the bulls actually want to push price higher. So we're going to look for an entry on the 1-minute time frame, and that's going to take us up to this 30,450 level. Okay, that's the current plan for Nasdaq. We're just going to have to wait a little bit, be patient. Why has the music stopped? What is going on? Music. Been a long time since you look into my eyes. Let's put something on. Let's put something on. You chill.
Cartoons make complex ideas easy to understand.
Afro house.
It's like a do not disturb setting for your mind, and it gets you focused in just 5 minutes using. It's like a do not disturb setting for your mind.
Well, already guys, we are all ready to see what the market wants to do. Okay, it does look like NQ does want to close below. Okay, we look at this. We invest all of these fair value gaps here. Guys, we just closed this 15-minute candle below these bullish fair value gaps. Okay, so what does that tell us? It tells us that for now, price looks like it does want to continue lower. Okay, where could we potentially target? Okay, let's see if we have any targets. We have this 30-minute fair value gap here, which hasn't been touched. Okay, this small one here resting below Asian lows. Okay, so that's an option. Oh my gosh, I need to, guys, I can't play this song. Every time I play sets like this, I just get this notification on live. Gifting suspended, our live visibility restricted. Why? Why does this happen every single time? Why does that happen every single time? I think it actually has to do with the song. Ugh. Just the most annoying thing ever.
Let's turn this
Bear with me,
salmon
guys.
into a
Bear with
healthy,
me.
high-protein salmon.
This is annoying for me as well.
Cube salmon with soy sauce, sriracha, honey, sesame oil, garlic powder, and pepper. Toss into the air fryer.
Honey, sesame oil, garlic oil, and powder.
Sriracha, rice vinegar,
What is
sauce,
playing right
and
now?
Juice of half a lime. To assemble, add a base layer of rice, a healthy amount of your curry
Where is
salmon,
that coming
red
from?
cabbage, cucumber, avocado, and a generous drizzle of your sriracha sauce.
What?
Finish with green onion and furikake. As always, the ingredients are in the caption.
Where is that coming from? What? What does LARP music even mean? For real, yo Dragon, what's up, bro? What's up, brother? I'm gonna get back to you. After this live, bro, for the Discord. I just have so many messages, bro. I have no idea where your message is, man. So you need to send me a message on Telegram. Bro. Okay. Nasdaq smoking on that gas pack. Okay, so we did just get this closure below this 15-minute fair value gap. Okay, now what do we do, guys? Second step, let's draw a Fibonacci retracement tool to see how far price wants to retrace. Okay, from the high all the way down to the low. Okay, what do we see? Where are our confluence areas? Okay, look, we have the 0.5 fib lining up with this 5-minute fair value gap. Okay, we also have the 0.618 lining up with this 5-minute gap. Okay, so this area is the area where I'd be the most interested in looking for a reaction to continue going down. Okay, so let me just put this in the Discord for the people. Hopefully we do come up to here, boom, and then sell off lower. Okay, that's currently what I'm expecting, what price is currently looking at now, like now. Okay, so let's put this in, boom. Go to the Nasdaq. However, if we inverse the 5 minute, then I will switch bias and look for longs targeting the sell zone above, at 30,400. 30,400. Okay. Should be fair use anyways. Stop. Maybe it's stop gifting because some songs they have certain copyright. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't understand. It's every time that I play a song that has certain copyright, it just gives me this restriction. Cookie. So I need to play something chilled. Yo, Marius, welcome to the live, brother. Welcome, Marius. Welcome. Lisha, thank you for the likes, guys. 2K likes already. You guys are on fire. Appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you for spending your Thursday afternoon here trying to trade together. Let's see if the market does want to give us a setup. Okay, this is the current sell zone that we're looking at for Nasdaq. Okay, if we are to get a reaction in here, okay, then we will be interested to take this puppy short, right, to go and target lower prices. However, if we do get a 5-minute candle closure, guys, above this area and we fail to reject, okay, I am going to switch my bias and I'm going to look for longs targeting this sell zone above. So either way, regardless of what price is going to do, we're going to be prepared, right? The only thing that we now have to wait for is the volume, okay? We now have to wait for the volume. I would honestly prefer this thing to go up than to go down, to be fair with you. That's the only thing. I would prefer this thing to go up than to go down, okay? We did just tap into the sell zone now. Hopefully we don't just dump like crazy and we actually manage to get an entry. I do want to see how this in 10 minutes, I do want to see how this 30-minute candle is going to close. Okay, why? Because this is also a 30-minute fair value gap. Okay, you can see that we are respecting this perfectly right now. Okay, we might have, these are the small things, guys, that can cause us the small losses. Because look, on the 15-minute time frame, okay, we closed below the fair value gap on the 15-minute time frame, right? However, if you guys look on the higher time frame, what do I always say? Higher time frame holds higher power. Okay, so the 30-minute is still intact. We haven't inversed this yet. Okay, so for now, we are still in bullish order flow. The moment that with this in 30-minute it gets inversed, then we know for sure that price does want to continue going lower. Okay, so this is a way that the market sometimes tricks us. Okay, it inverses on the 15, but on the 30-minute it's still valid, right? So honestly, to me, this thing, if we inverse this 5-minute, right, if we get a candle closure above here, then I will definitely be looking for an entry on the 1-minute to take us up. Let's see what happens. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome. Now let's check gold quickly. What's gold doing? Goldilocks. What are we doing? Okay, interesting. Okay, on gold, we created this 15-minute fair value gap here. Okay. We created this one, which we haven't tapped into it yet. Okay. Longs is risky on gold for me personally. To be fair, I would not love to take longs because this thing could reverse from any second. Right now, we just tapped into this higher time frame bearish fair value gap. Okay, so price could definitely reverse from here. Okay, how will we know if price wants to reverse? Well, we're gonna have to completely close below these bullish fair value gaps. Okay, that's gonna be the only way that we're gonna know that price wants to continue rotating lower. Okay, and then we will take a trade targeting the previous day low down here. Okay, that's gonna be our trade. But for now on gold, we're staying patient. Okay, let's keep our eyes on Nasdaq. Okay, guys, focus. If we do get a 5-minute candle closure, this area here. Okay, let's focus. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go prepare my stuff on MT5. I'm gonna prepare my stuff on MT5, so bear with me. Bear with me, I'm not gonna speak here. This is the most important moment of the whole Nasdaq chart. Let's see how this 5-minute candle closes. Let's see how this 5-minute candle is going to close. Okay, I'm waiting for a closure above 30,227. Okay. Let me put this as well into the chat. However, if we don't close above it, then this thing might continue lower. We're gonna have to see. It's right now, it's playing with our feelings. This is why we have to wait for extra confirmation. Okambatikus, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Why is it not making the sound anymore? There we go. Thank you for the follow, guys. I appreciate it. Kesha, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, guys. This is why, Mufasa, thank you for the likes. Okay, this is why we stay patient, guys. We stay patient and we wait to see what's going on. Okay, we wait to see what's going on. Right now for longs, okay, for longs, we need a longs, okay, 5-minute candle close above 30,227. Okay, and then for shorts, it's going to be if we start rejecting here, and we're going to do a for shorts is 30-minute candle close below 30,113. Okay, that's currently what we're looking at. This 30-minute candle is going to close very soon. Okay, in about 5 minutes, this 30-minute candle is going to close. We need it to close below here. Okay, let's see if it's going to do that. Daniel, thank you for the likes. I appreciate it, brother. Let's stay patient. What is gold wanting to do? Goldilocks, Goldilocks, Goldilocks. Goldilocks, Goldilocks, Goldilocks. What do we want to do here, bros? 15 and 30. If we flood straight through this on gold, okay, if we close below this area on gold 4,248, then it's gonna confirm to us that price does want to continue lower. Holy bots, holy bots, holy bots. Nasdaq. Oh, okay, guys, Nasdaq does look like we might want to close. Okay, we are going to close below here. Okay, let me tell the guys, shorts look better Let me tell people shorts essentially soon, guys. Get ready. Okay, I'm trying to manage everything here. Holy moly, trying to manage everything. Speaking to you guys, fucking speaking to the Discord. Okay, so we're not gonna enter straight away. Okay, as soon as this candle closure, we're not gonna enter because our stop loss placement is gonna be cooked. Okay, stop loss placement is gonna be cooked. So we need to wait for some sort of retracement. Okay, we do. King Forex, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, so what else? What can we retrace in? I would love for a retrace into this 3-minute potentially. Okay, for a continuation lower. Okay, that would be great. This would be great. Looks like we're gonna close the candle hopefully on the 30-minute. Let's see how we close. That's the first step. We need to close below this area in order for us to confirm that we want to continue going lower. Okay, candle is gonna close very soon. Let's wait a couple seconds. Let's wait a couple seconds. Oh, no way. No way we're just gonna do this. Oh, hell no, man. It was looking so good. This is why you don't enter shorts, guys, until you wait for a candle closure. This is the perfect reason why you wait for the candle to close. Because I bet you there would have been so many people who would have entered short here. So many people would have entered short here. Look at this. Look at this. The way that the market tricks you literally 10-30 seconds before the candle closes. This is insane. This is insane. I'm going to cancel this. Never mind. Never mind. Market trying to trick us. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. There we go, guys. Look at this. We were so close. The candle came all the way here. People would have definitely entered short before the candle would have closed. And you would be in drawdown like crazy. This is why we always wait. Always wait for the candle to close. Okay? So now longs are still on the table, guys. Longs are still on the table. If we do end up getting a 5-minute candle closure above this 5-minute fair value gap, okay, then that will be our entry to go short. For real, market is super evil, man. Market is super evil. Let's see if we get it there. If we actually, to be fair. Boom. Sandra, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's the only thing now, guys, is getting a good entry. Since we have our target and it's fairly close to price, all right, it's getting a good entry and getting a good risk to reward. We need to find a good stop loss placement. That's going to be the only tricky thing, because we know that the target is super close to price up here. All right, it's 30,350 is where our sell zone is. Why are we targeting this? Because there's also a 1 hour fair value gap which is untouched. Okay, we have nothing else here that price could potentially want to go to. Right? So let's see. Damn, they really try to trick us, man. They really tried to trick us. Let's see though. See what's going on here. Holy moly, gold is absolutely selling off. Okay, so okay. Maybe, guys, we might actually have a better chance with gold than we do with Nasdaq. Okay, we might have a better chance with gold than we do with Nasdaq. Let me just get rid of that buy zone so it's clear. Okay, let me get rid of that buy zone so it's clear. You can see how everything is just happening so quick. Okay, what do we have to target for this short? If we were to go short on gold, what do we have to target? Okay, we have yesterday's low. Okay, yesterday's low is right here. That could be our target for the short. Okay. Holy moly. Market is just doing whatever it wants, man. Let's just wait to see now. All we're waiting for is to see if we get this 15-minute candle closing below this fair value gap. Okay, this 15-minute fair value, because it's the only waterfall for real. For real. Huge waterfall. Out of nowhere. The market is just doing whatever it wants today, man. Market is just doing whatever it wants. And that's why, guys, the people who are the most patient are the ones that get paid. Okay. Nasdaq. Let me set an alert here at this area. Okay. Let me set an alert at this area here so that we don't miss it in case price decides to come up and close above here. Waterfall 4230. 4230. Yeah, if we were to take shorts, 4,219 would be my target. 4,219 would be my target. Sort of the two setups are sort of happening at the same time here. We've got Nasdaq, you know, potentially coming up, and then we've got gold coming down. So it's all about trying to make the right decision. It's all about trying to make the right decision and not to force anything. Okay, it's the most important thing. Let's see. Let's see what Nasdaq wants to do. Let's see what Nasdaq wants to do. But now for gold, we're just going to have to wait just a little bit. We be patient, 10 minutes to see how this 15-minute candle is going to close, okay? Because there is this 15-minute fair value gap. That's the only thing that's holding price up for now, okay? If we close below it, okay, it shows that market does want to continue pushing lower, okay? And we are going to be waiting for a retracement, and then we get inside the shorts, okay? GB, welcome guys. My entry is at 4262. Yo, 7, what's up, brother? 4262, nice, good entry. Good entry, Care. Good entry. Me personally, I just like to wait for a little bit more confirmation. Are we all good? Are we still restricted? No, we're not still restricted. We should be good. Okay, come on, Goldilocks. Come on. Nasdaq is stand. This is the hard part, guys. Just flicking through these charts. Flicking through these charts, making sure that we get on the right side of the market. Okay. The only thing on Nasdaq is that we are currently struggling at this resistance level here. Okay. We have this area of resistance here for Nasdaq, which we are struggling to get above. Okay. So that's why longs in this level is a little bit risky. Okay. We just got an alert. Let's see. Okay, guys, if we get a candle closure like this, right, it's gonna mean that we're gonna close above this 5-minute fair value gap. Okay, hopefully price just waits for us and doesn't just rip. Hopefully price waits for us and we don't just rip without us. That would be very annoying. That would be very annoying. Okay, that's the thing about this trade, is like just the way that the market's looking like. The stop loss placement is just horrible. Horrible stop loss placement. Like, we're just ripping up for no reason. Like, let's say we were just to enter here, which we would have, where the hell, there's no lows to put your stop loss. The risk to reward would be horrible if you put it all the way down here, right? It's just not worth taking this trade because the risk to reward and the stop loss placement is just not there, right? Like, because the target's here, so we're not going to have a negative risk to reward. That just doesn't make sense. That just doesn't make sense. You're on the wrong contract. This is the contract that I'm always trading on, bro. It's the same. It's the same, bro. I'm always taking trades on this contract, Matthew. This is not mini, bro. This is not a mini. This is CFD. Shorts might be a better option, guys, on gold. Shorts on gold might be a better option. Okay, I'm just waiting for this 15-minute candle to close. Then hopefully we're going to leave this 5-minute gap. Okay, and then we're going to wait for a tap back into it, a reaction on the 1 minute. That's going to be our entry. Okay. Okay, Nasdaq. Okay, it does look like we are going to close above. However, just the entry is just the stop loss placement. I don't like the stop loss placement at all. At all. I mean, yeah, I mean, price could come up from here for sure. But putting my stop loss here is just not what I want to do. Putting my stop loss here is just not what I want to do. It's just unfortunate. Look at that, guys. The people who got absolutely tricked by the market down here. People who got tricked by the market down here, right? Made them enter shorts, and instead price just went the complete opposite direction. That's why you always wait for these candle closures. Always. So you don't just get destroyed. Alright, the ideal scenario, guys, would be for price to come back into this and then we push off. Right? That would be the only scenario which I would be comfortable taking this trade. Because then I know exactly where to put my stop loss. The risk to reward is going to be good. Okay? So that is the best scenario. We will 100% take this trade if that's what happens. Marco, welcome to the live stream, brother. Okay, guys. Okay. So, guys, it does look like in 5 minutes, unless some drastic changes are going to happen on gold, okay, it does look like we are going to close below this 15-minute fair value gap. Okay, that's the only thing that was holding price to continue higher. Okay, now when we get this candlestick closure, what do we wait for? Second step to the entry. Okay, we have created this beautiful 5-minute gap here. Okay, so once this 15-minute candle's closed, I'm going to expect price to come back inside this gap. Okay, and if we get a reaction on the 1-minute time frame, okay, showing us that this gap is getting respected, we're going to take this short down. Okay, let me just send into the Discord. Is there anything else that could block price? 30-minute fair value gap. Nothing here that could stop price. We just tapped it. Sweep. Okay. Boom. Just taking out everything on the chart to see if for anything that we're missing. Yeah, we do have this 4-hour gap here. However, we have already filled it up above, so we don't necessarily need to fill it again. Now, in terms of entry and stop loss placement for this can be about here. Okay, stop loss placement for this can be here. Okay, there we go. I'm going to put this vision into the Discord. Okay, I'm going to put this vision into the Discord and see currently what I'm looking at for the gold. Okay, guys, this is trying to do my best to do everything in real time. Okay, and in a few minutes in advance so people can be ready. Currently, what I'm looking at. Okay. Waiting. What's Nasdaq doing? Nasdaq. Okay, for Nasdaq, I'm going to be interested into taking this trade, guys, if we come back into this 5-minute gap. Okay, if we come back into this 5-minute gap, we get a 1-minute reaction off. Okay, that's going to be currently what my favorite scenario is going to be for Nasdaq. Okay, so let's set an alert here. So we can be ready. This is the tricky part, is because we're both getting setups on both our pairs that we trade. So that's a little bit tricky to see which one we should choose. However, is the DC free? Yeah, brother, the DC is free. The only requirement for the DC is that we all trade on the same platform, so we all have the same conditions. But if you don't want to do that, then you can just join the Telegram. But I don't post any of my trades on the Telegram. Best case scenario. Only scenario where I enter longs. Okay. This is gonna be Jesus, this is stressful, man. Two things giving setups at the exact same time. It's always tricky when that happens. And also trying to be on live, trying to make sure that you guys are also understanding what's going on. And also the Discord is up to date. A lot of things to manage, but see you, Joseph. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Okay. Nasdaq, it looks like we are coming down to this 5-minute gap, right? Okay, we just tapped into it. Okay, so now what do we wait? Our next step process for Nasdaq, we wait for a 5-minute inverse. Okay, a 1-minute inverse. A 1-minute inverse is our entry. Okay, so now we're just waiting. We just wait. Let's wait patiently. We waited this far, right? We waited this far, so we might as well wait a little bit longer. Do we have any 1-minute fair value gaps? Do we have any 1-minute fair value gaps? That we did. Yeah, we do have this. We do have this 1 minute here. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's see if that's gonna work out. Let's check gold quickly. Gold, what did we do? Okay. We inversed the 15-minute on gold. Okay, we inversed the 15-minute on gold. Nice. Nice. Now what do we wait for, guys? We wait for a retracement, okay, into a 5-minute fair value gap, and then we wait for a 1-minute reaction, and that's gonna be our entry. Okay, so right now we have this juicy 5-minute gap here. Okay, hello buddy, hello. You always know when I'm about to take a trade, don't you? Hello buddy. Come on, let me focus. I don't need you now. I'm already trying to do everything. Chill. Cookie. Tranquilo, please. Please, let me focus. Basta. Oh! Basta. Please. Stop it. Thank you. Jesus. Right. Holy moly. Nasdaqistan. What do we prefer? Do we prefer gold or do we prefer Nasdaq? Do we prefer gold or do we prefer Nasdaq? Do we prefer gold or Nasdaq? The risk to reward is better on gold than it is on Nasdaq. That's one positive. Yeah, the risk to reward is super bad on Nasdaq. However, if price was to come up, it would come up from here, to be fair. For fuck's sake. Let me prepare this. Price is just moving so quick today, man. It's ridiculous. Price is moving so quick today. Like, you miss one thing and it's just gone without you. It's just so hard to trade. Which pair? This is Nasdaq, bro. This is Nasdaq. It's just literally so hard to trade. I think we have missed this move, unfortunately. Even though we were waiting for it since the beginning. I think we have missed this move. I think the only thing left for us is gold shorts. Gold shorts is the only thing that's left for us. Unless Nasdaq just wants to bless us and give us this one final pullback, but it doesn't have to do that. It should just continue up to the target now. It should just continue to go to the target. You guys have literally seen the analysis from the beginning of us wanting to come up here, but it's just the entries have just not been ideal. Just moving so quick. Up 1 minute it's going down, the next minute it's pumping up. Alright. We did just tap into our area on gold. I'm gonna focus on gold. I want to focus on gold. Let's see what happens on gold. Let's see what happens on gold. It's going to FEG. Yeah. Okay, guys, we are in the fair value gap. Now, what we wait for an entry is just a 1 minute inverse. That's literally all we wait for. We wait for a market to create a 1 minute fair value gap. Okay. And we wait for a 1 minute inverse to the downside. That's going to be our entry on gold. So we're just going to be stalking price until we get a 1 minute gap. Hopefully we start coming up here. Okay, the next candle we make and we form a gap. Okay, and then when we get a candle closure, a 1 minute candle closure below the gap, that's going to be our entry. Okay, because that's going to confirm that the market wants to continue selling down. Right, the only thing that I'm not a fan of this, okay, the only thing that I'm not a fan of gold is the fact that we are already so low. Usually you don't really want to be shorting when price is this low. Okay, that's the only thing which I'm not a fan of. Because look, whenever you want to short high, right? You want to short at the highs, short at the highs, short at the highs. Okay, you don't want to short at the lows. That's the only thing which doesn't make me extremely happy about this short trade. Okay, so if I am going to be entering this short, guys, I'm going to be going half risk. Okay, I'm just putting it out there. I'm going to be going half risk on this short. And if you decide to follow me, I would consider doing this as well. It is a Thursday after FOMC yesterday. Okay, market has just been selling out like crazy, moving. So please don't go full risk, not on this trade. Next week, hopefully we get a very clean setup. Okay, and then we can go full risk. But this right now, since we're shorting so low, right, that's already a sign. And this is how you can learn how to self-regulate as a trader, so you don't end up blowing your accounts on stupid trades. Right, you need to be able to self-regulate, look at the conditions and see, okay, how much am I willing to risk on this trade? Okay, and the way that I'm looking at these conditions, it's definitely not a trade that I want to sell my house to enter this position for. That's for sure. That's for sure. Even here, Nasdaq is just playing about. We should have hit this target by now. We should have hit this target by now. Come on, gold, please. Let's create a 1 minute gap. Okay, we did actually create a 1 minute gap. We did actually create a 1 minute gap. It's right here. We did actually create it. Perfect. If you hit TP on NAS, you're going to sell. I mean, that is our sell zone up there on Nasdaq. So originally we were looking for shorts on Nasdaq up here to come down. So if we do start getting some serious displacement to the downside of Nasdaq up here, then yes, I will be looking for shorts. Because this is a valid sell zone. Which trading platform are you using? MT5, MetaTrader 5 to execute my positions, TradingView to analyze, and then Vantage is my broker. Okay, so for Goldilocks, let's see. Just we're so low though. We're so low. I hate it when it's low like this. I hate it when it's low like this. Boom, boom. TP is gonna be here. Okay, that's the potential short. Let's set the alerts for this so that we don't. Let me exit all my alerts so that I have more. Nasdaq. Okay, alerts. Okay, this is good, guys. See what I mean? This is why you always wait for a retracement. Imagine we would have just entered on this candle closure here on the 30-minute, on the 15-minute candle closure. We would be cooked. We would be cooked. We'd be so close to SL. This is why patience is always, especially in these conditions, man. Especially in these conditions, it's crazy. The market is just trying to trick us left, right, and center today. Okay, on Nasdaq, well, clearly the target was right. Unfortunately, I just did not like this trade. Okay, for two reasons. One, the stop loss placement. Two, whenever we were reacting, for example, off this fair value gap, right, we just had huge candles, and that just messed up our risk to reward. This is a sort of the things that you want to pay attention to before you're wanting to enter a trade, right? You need to look, what is my risk to reward, and where can I put my stop loss? Is my stop loss safe? Okay, and is this worth me risking my money? Do I get more money in return, right? And in this case, since the target was literally here, okay, this wasn't worth it, okay? And it's just these are sort of thoughts that can save you from taking potentially trades that, you know, that don't play out as well. And as you can see, guys, like for those of you guys that were in the live stream at the beginning, we waited for a certain criteria, right? We waited for a 5-minute candle closure above this 5-minute gap. You can see the minute we got it, right, we came back in and just shoot it off, right? We just shoot it off, and unfortunately we weren't able to get this entry. But you can see how the whole thought process of what are the sort of things that I'm waiting for before entering a trade. Okay. So now let's just focus on gold and see what gold wants to do. Like, this is ridiculous how. Let's see what gold wants to do. Okay, the other option, guys, let's keep an open mind about this. Okay, let's keep an open mind. It doesn't mean that it has to come here. Okay, doesn't mean at all that it has to come here. So if you guys are in shorts, please don't get scared away by this idea. However, you guys know me, I'm always prepared on both sides. We did just create a 4-hour fair value gap up here at 4,276. Okay, we did just create this fair value gap whenever the 4-hour candle closed. Okay, so that's going to be the second option on gold, is to see that maybe if we don't want to actually reject lower, okay, is so maybe we might want to push up. The only reason why I'm mentioning this now is because I've just seen the way that we are reacting off this low right now. You see, look at this reaction off the 30-minute and on the 1 hour. So now we need to see some sellers step back inside if we see price wanting to come, if you want to see price continue pushing lower, okay? Because we are very low down, guys. This is usually buy territory. This is not sell territory, right? Buy territory is like here. This is buy territory here. Look, the lows. Right now we're at the lows, right? Buy territory, lows, lows, lows. Sell territory is up here usually. Okay, this is sell territory. So this is why another thing that you need to also pay attention to is where are we on the chart, right? Are we in the middle? Are we at the top of the chart, or are we at the bottom? Okay, and that's super important to see where exactly. You need to sometimes zoom out. A lot of you guys are just staying too much in the lower time frames, right? You guys are just low time frame warriors, stuck on the 1 minute, on the 5 minute, and you forget to zoom out on the bigger picture. Okay, so that's just something that's also important to do. Right now, we had this 5-minute bearish fair value gap here, which we were currently waiting for us to push off, right? But we didn't. We literally closed above it. So why is the market doing that? I don't know. But we're staying away from it until we know. Jesus, even Nasdaq. Look at this, guys. This is just a sign that the price action is just not clear. Right? This is just a sign that price action is not clear. Look at the way that price is moving up here. Look at this. This is not clean price action. Okay, we have a clear target here. Okay, a clear 1 hour fair value gap that we haven't tapped into yet. Right? But price is just playing games. Right? These are the sort of things that you want to be, pay attention to. Look at this. We were so close to the target. Price decides to just reverse. Right? Imagine if we were in this long trade now. Now imagine if we'd be probably SHITs our pants right now. Right, so that's why also patience saves you from getting into these really low quality setups, right? Mr. Friendly, thank you for the follow, bro. I appreciate it. Come on, Goldilocks. What do you want to do to us today? Okay, another area which we could potentially get a reaction from on gold is this 15-minute gap that we created up here. If maybe potentially we want to push up higher. Okay, but this is the last hope. This is the last hope. Alright guys, I've got my MetaTrader 5 ready because shit could happen any second. Look, we created a new 5-minute gap. Okay guys, we created a new 5-minute gap which is right here. So what do we have to do? Well, we have to wait and restart the whole process. Okay, if this 5-minute gap closes, if this 5-minute candle closes like this, okay, well this is going to be our entry to go lower. Holy moly, we just closed now. Holy moly. Boom, 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 boom. I. Let's see. Let's wait 2 seconds. Let me tell the Discord. Guys, get ready. I'm gold. Guys, get ready. Potential shorts here. Jesus, I was not expecting this candle to close like this. Holy moly. Oh, mate. I was not expecting this candle to close this quick. Literally closed on the thing. 1 sec. Alright guys, I might be entering this trade very, very soon. Very, very soon. Please, let's tap back into this area. Please, let's tap back into this area. Boom. Okay, we tap into this 1 minute fair value gap. Let me mark out my risk. Let me mark out my risk, my risk. Okay, what's the pair? This is gold, brother. Wealthy Theory, thank you for the follow. Sign, thank you for the follow. Alright guys, we just tapped into this 1 minute gap. We just tapped into this. Okay, let's see if we're gonna get a reaction lower. Okay, let's see how we're gonna close this gap. Patience, 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 patience. Are we gonna respect it? Are we gonna respect it? This is where the candlesticks. It's important to learn your candlesticks, okay? To see rejection candles, okay? Guys, by the way, as I said, we are low down, so this trade I'm going half my usual lot size risk, okay? If you're deciding to take this trade with me, I highly suggest you do the same. It is Thursday, day after FOMC. Market is trying to trick us left, right, and center with where price is going. Look at what Nasdaq is doing, right? The market in general is just chopping sideways. Okay, let's not get caught up in this chop. Ooh. Our target, first target for this trade, if we get in, it's going to be the previous day's candle low. Okay, that's going to be the first target for the trade. Look how tricky price action is, guys. This is how you can realize whether price action is doing good or not. Look, on the left hand side, we had a bearish fair value gap. right? What does that mean? It usually means that if price was to respect it, right, we should have not closed above it, right? And then now what did we do? We created a new bullish gap and a candle closed below it again. It's like inversing on both sides. It's inversing on both sides. Okay, boom. Let's just hawk. Thank you for the follow. Trading after OMC is a headache. For real, Blaze. For real, brother. For real, for real, for real. That's why, guys, half risk. I'm going in half risk than I usually am for two main reasons. Okay, because we are low. Okay, we are super low for shorts. We're just looking for a continuation lower. Okay, and also just in general, the conditions after FOMC, market's going sideways. It's a huge hammer there. It's gonna tank. Probably. I hope so, Kat. I hope so. It is a huge hammer, but sometimes whenever market prints this candle, it's actually no, Lanky. I'm not in, brother. I'm not in. I'll let you guys know if I'm in. I'll tell you guys. When I'm in. No. Okay, well, did we just invest this? No worries, bro. We're just playing around here, man. We have this bearish 1 minute, which we should have respected to come lower, but it looks like we're about to inverse it as well. Looks like we're about to inverse it, which is just super confusing. Just super confusing. Damn, we would have got stopped out, guys, on Nasdaq if we would have taken this trade. Right, we would have got stopped out. I would have entered here, right, on this 1 minute inverse, and we would have targeted here, right, and we would have come so close to TP, and then price would have just dumped, right? But just because I recognized that the stop loss placement was not good, okay, and I recognized that the RR wasn't optimal, right, only a 1-to-1, right, that's the thing that decided for me not to take the trade, and we just saved ourselves a loss, okay? Machini, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. NQ bullish? Sam, well, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. I would have loved for us to come and take this target. YNG, thank you. I appreciate it. Litang FX, thank you for the follow. Swear you, some of you guys' usernames, man. You cracked me up. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, Gold. You want to make up your mind? Do you genuinely want to make up your mind? All right. What do you want? What are you trying to achieve here? Okay. If we look at the facts, guys, I'm in a long on this one. Fashion for soul on what? NQ or gold? These are the facts, guys. Okay. Whenever we're struggling to see where direction is going, we need to look at the facts. Okay. The facts are, okay, that overall we are bearish. Okay. Overall, if you look on a higher time frame, we are currently in a downtrend. Okay. Now, yesterday, what did yesterday's price action do? Yesterday we dumped, okay, hard, okay, and we still have targets to the downside that are yet to collect. Okay, so ideally shorts would be better. However, we have just created this 4-hour gap here, okay, around 4,276. Okay, so maybe price might want to go in here before coming down, right? That's the opposite scenario. However, I would prefer price to come down from here, to be fair. I would prefer price to come down from here. But it just doesn't look like it wants to do that. It just doesn't look like it wants to do that. But it's fine. Okay, well, NQ. Okay, NQ, TH, Charlie, Don, appreciate the follow. Okay, guys, this could be interesting on NQ. This could be interesting on NQ. We just created this 1 minute gap here. Guys, we just created this 1 minute gap here on NQ. Okay, sorry, 5 minute bearish gap. Okay, and it looks like we're gonna inverse it to the upside. Just this RR is just dookie, man. This RR is dookie. In terms of stop loss placement, okay, this is not that bad. This is not that bad. Why am I okay with putting my stop loss here, guys? Why am I okay with putting my stop loss here? Because look, we had a 1 minute fair value gap, okay? Price tapped into it, okay? We tapped into it and we were pushing out. So technically this low here, it should be protected to put our stop loss in, okay? This low should be protected because we pushed into a gap and we're pushing out of it, okay? So technically, if the market, if a price wants to continue higher, this should be protected. Okay, now it does look like this candle is going to want to close now in about 1 minute. Okay, this 5 minute candle, we are going to inverse it. Hopefully we do get a push down, and then we can potentially start looking for these longs. I like this risk to reward as well as the first TP, a 1 to 2, nearly 1 to 1.9. Sam's in longs. Okay, sweet. Guys, get prepared. I've got my let me set my alerts. Okay, we have this. Bear with me, guys. I'm focusing. I'm sorting out my lot size to see where I'm going to put my stop loss and stuff. Okay, bear with me. This is the whole moment that what we wait for to go live, is this moment here. Wait, what? Sec. Let me check what the other brokers are doing. Oh, interesting, guys. Interesting. On the other brokers, look, on gold. Look what happened on the other brokers. We've already tapped into this 4 hour. That changes things a lot. It's just on forex.com, the one that I was looking for. We hadn't tapped, even on FXCM. This is the thing, this is so tricky. Because look, on some, we've tapped into the 4 hour, and on others, we haven't. So who do you know who to trust? Oanda, we've tapped into it. On FXCM, we haven't tapped into it. I hate when brokers do this, man. I hate when brokers do this. Oh. Oh. Brother. Check NQ. Okay, we are tapped into this area. Dragon shorts, well, that's the thing, bro. 1 minute it's saying shorts, the next minute it's saying longs. This is just unclear price action. Look at NQ, we're pumping, then we're dumping. Let's see, we have this 1 minute gap here. Let's see if we start getting an inverse. Yo, Nikki, what's up, brother? What's up? Welcome to the live, bro. Okay, guys, we just created this 1 minute inverse with this 1 minute fair value gap here. Okay. Okay, we just tapped into it. Let's watch this out. Let's watch this. If we get a candle closure, guys, above this area on NQ, okay, we're going to be entering this trade at 30,271. Let me just prepare my chart. Guys, if we get a 1 minute candle closure above here, I'm going to take a long on NQ. Our stop loss is going to be 30,200 right here below this low. As if we close like this, I'm gonna get in. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh man, this thing wants to trick us, man. This thing wants to trick us. This thing is edging it, man. Holy moly. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? This is why you wait for the 1 minute candle to close. This is why you wait for the candle close. Look at this thing, man. We were literally hovering above here. For real. For real. This is crazy. This is crazy price action. This is insane price action. Guys, you're seeing it working live here. You're seeing it work live, how this is not a day to be risking a lot of money on. Okay, so please, if we are to take more trades, yeah, Dragon, like we've been waiting for crazy amounts of confirmation. Like, I cannot wait for any more confirmation than that. Even on gold, we're just stuck within this sideways zone. It's just insane. All right, let's see what the next 1 minute candle. Oh, of course, the next one's gonna rip. Of course, the next one's gonna rip. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is still valid. If we close here, we're gonna... Oh, we just closed. Did we close? Yeah. Alright, legends, I'm in. Jesus, sorry guys, that happened so quick. That happened so quick. Holy moly. Holy moly. I haven't even had time to go. Took this long. Happened so quick, guys. Apologies. Happened so quick. Apologies. Wasn't able to call it in advance. Holy moly. Sorry, guys. I wasn't able to. You should wait for a retest. We've already retested multiple times. I wasn't able to tell you guys in advance. I do appreciate it. I tried my best. This thing just happened so quick. But I was telling you guys that I was waiting for a 1 minute candle above here. Right? I was waiting for a 1 minute candle close. Right, our stop loss is gonna be... Okay, I'm moving stops below here. Okay, stop loss is at 30,235. Okay, that's the entry that we got. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, TP1 is gonna be here. TP1's gonna be here. Okay, we're gonna go break even as soon as this hits. I wasn't even able to get in on my funded accounts on this, guys. It happened so quick. Yeah, this is Nasdaq. I wasn't even able to get in on my funded accounts. This happened so quick. It is what it is. It is what it is. This is just a little live account thing. What is your candle time, Daniel? This is the 1 minute. All right, guys, we just hit. Did we hit it? Yeah, I think we did just hit TP. Did we hit TP1? Did we edge it? No, not yet. Not yet. TP1's up here. This is the 1 minute time frame. Let's tell the Discord. No, we're about to hit TP1. Alright guys, we're gonna look for more TPs. I'm not gonna close everything once this gets hit. Alright. Next TP is going to be this start of this 15-minute gap here. Okay. Up here at 30,400. What happened to the music? Okay, TP2 is going to be here. Alright, we just hit TP1. TP1 hits. TP1 hits. Beautiful. Let me tell Discord. TP1, stop loss, break even. Put your stop loss at break even. Okay, TP2 is going to be up here, 30,398. Okay, that's where I'm expecting price to go next, hopefully. Okay. Let's see if we got some bullish momentum. Let's see if we got some bullish momentum. Let me put a screenshot of this. Put your stop loss at break even. Guys, you literally saw this whole process from us being patient, from all the way down here, from us not entering until we got exactly what we wanted. And you can clearly see that market did decide to finally go to our target. All right, that's the most beautiful thing. You guys saw the whole patience, everything, the whole process of it. Okay, the stop loss is currently at break even. Okay, so hopefully price will continue up. Okay, however, we could come down here because we just hit our sell zone. Which time frame, bro? This is the 1 minute time frame, brother. Takash, thank you for the follow. Louis, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, we just did hit our sell zone. We were looking, this is our sell zone. We just tapped it, but hopefully we can continue just a little bit higher. Okay, hopefully we can continue a little bit higher. That would be great if we can hit TP2. Lying, Nice, brother. Nice, chicken. Nice, guys. I hope you guys got to learn everything. I tried to explain it as much as I could. Took 2 bangers today. Hell yeah, NQ, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Beautiful. Hopefully we can. Do you have any course available? No, I don't, brother. I don't. I just have my Discord community and my Telegram where I post all my setups. That's what I have. I don't have a course to sell. This is my course, guys. Hopping on live is my course for whoever wants to join. This is literally like a free mentorship. That's why I always title the lives free trading mentorship, because it literally is. I go through everything, how I read the market, my entries, my psychology. People who have been following me know exactly what I mean. Neymar JR. What website? What do you mean, what website, brother? TradingView. This is TradingView where you mark the charts. Gang, you got any trades today? All of the lights? Yes, brother. We just caught this trade now. We just hit TP. We just hit TP1. We've got our stop loss at break even. Okay, and we've got TP2 up here. So hopefully price wants to continue up. Anything on gold? Let's check gold now. Well, see you guys. This is the thing. Look at that. We had 2 options today, either gold short or NQ. And out of experience, I realized that NQ was just a better trade. Because look what gold's done. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. One of the reasons also why I wasn't too confident entering this is because we are so low, man. For shorts, we are so low. This is buy territory, not sell territory. Right? We could easily get stopped out here. Right? And in confluence with just, the target wasn't 100%. That's why we chose NQ over gold today. But come on, NQ. Do we not want to just come out? What is this? Spikey the legend never has capital, and because he always goes with the trend. Lovely, Marius. I'm gonna pin that and put it on my wall. I want to wake up to that every single morning. Come on, NQ. Need some bullish candles for real, man. We need some bullish candles. We did just hit that sell zone. How often do I go live? Every single day. London session and New York session, and sometimes I even do a nighttime live. Every single day, guys, of the week. And then on Monday, On Sunday night, I go live with only my Discord community and we do a Sunday market breakdown. On Wednesday as well, if they have any questions. And on Friday as well, if they have any questions, purely for the Discord. But then otherwise, I'm live every single day. I'm grateful that I met you, Marius, bro. You've been a killer. Marius used to watch me when I literally had like 2 people watching my lives. It was, it was insane, bro. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Been here since day one, my guy. Been here since day one. Boet, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Come on, give us some bullish candles, man. Give us some bullish candles. Come on. Let's see if we can smack that TP2. Come on. What's your win rate on this week? 0%, bro. This is the first trade I've taken this week. This is the first trade I've taken this week because market has just not been doing what I wanted to do. And so I just stay out. Sometimes you got to realize, guys, that this is my full-time job. This is not my only income. Okay, I get paid from 2 jobs. I get paid from my video editing job. Okay, and I get paid from trading. Those are my 2 sources of income. Because during the months that I make no money from trading, or it's a losing week, it's a losing month, or a break-even month, I obviously need to be smart and still have some money coming in. So those are my 2 income streams. So at the same time, it also allows me to be patient. Even if I will be a millionaire, I will still be here. Yeah, brother, you will be. But maybe you might be next to me, bro. Who knows? As a trader, guys, if you decide to take trading full time, okay, I will highly recommend that you do have some money coming in from another source. Okay, either that's a job that you want to work during the day that's going to only take a couple hours, because you don't want to work a job that's going to take up all your hours of your day, because then that's not going to allow you to fully focus on the charts and actually get better, right? So that's why I found video editing, because it's still something that I love to do, and it allows me to be anywhere I want. All I need is to edit on my phone or on my PC, and I need a laptop. So always it's smart to have a second income stream with trading, because you're not going to be able to make money on trading every single month. And whoever tells you that you are making money every single month with trading is just trying to sell you something, or they're lying to your face. Chepo, thank you, brother, for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay? You always want to have something coming in for the months that you make no bread with trading. Okay? Because losses are going to come. Losing months are inevitable. Okay? And so to have that peace of mind, to still have something coming in, is super important. Come on, NQ. Are you serious right now? Are you seriously telling me we're struggling to just push up? Come on. Come on. If you guys want to know a little bit more about my story, okay, about, you know, all the things that I tried before trading, just basically me growing up, then go in my TikTok, my pinned video. It's my story. You just watch it. It's going to teach you a little bit more about me, who I am. For those of you guys that are on live with me every single day, but you just don't know my background, where I'm from, all that sort of stuff, then watch the video. Watch the video. I made it for that whole purpose. How long have you been trading, bro? I started trading at 17, and I dropped out of uni at 19 to go full time, and I'm 22 now. I'm still on the journey though, boys. The Lamborghini is not parked in the garage yet. That's why I am still on the grind. But I was thinking there was 2 ways I was going to go about this. There was a battle in my mind always to say, do I want to go live once I have everything that I want to achieve? You know, or do I want to go live and share the experience and the journey with the people? And I chose the other side. So now I'm here documenting what I do every single day, trading live with you guys. For those of you guys that want to follow me, I've got my free communities. And I feel like that's just much more fun, because when we're all going to make it in this world, we're all going to reach the top together, right? There's all these gurus, all these people in the trading industry, you know, they're always just claiming that they've already made it, right? What's the fun in that? What's the fun in that? Then seeing someone who's in the journey, who's hustling, and so that you guys can relate to. Kathy, am I from Switzerland? My mother is Swiss and my dad's Italian. And however, I am registered in Switzerland. Yes, I do pay taxes to Switzerland. That is my domicile. Domicile is in Switzerland. But I only spend there a couple months of the year. The rest of the time, right now I'm back home in Kenya to visit my parents and to have some time here to chill. And then I'm going to Bali in September, and I'll be in Bali for about 6 months, and then maybe I'll head to Vietnam, Philippines. We'll see what next year brings, but it's going to be a lot of cool content, a lot of things coming. What broker are you using? I'm trading with Vantage, brother. Trading with Vantage. Everyone in my Discord is trading with Vantage. That is the absolute only requirement to join the Discord, right? Unless obviously you are from a country like the USA or Cyprus or somewhere else in the world that Vantage is not available, and then you do have a small monthly fee. But I don't have a fixed price. I just asked you the question. This is what I provide in the Discord. How much would you be comfortable in paying? But if you are from a country not from the US or from Cyprus, then you have nothing to worry about. It's completely free. You just need to sign up to the broker and trade on Vantage. The reason why I do that, okay, is because the platform Vantage, they pay me for every time a user signs up. So instead of making you guys pay me, I make the platform pay me, which is the ones that have millions and millions and millions and millions. So I'd rather take money from them than take money from you guys. So that's how I can still grow and still benefit you guys without you guys having to pay me. How would you withdraw money in Bali without getting taxed? Well, the money that I make from my other income streams, that goes into my Swiss bank account and that's taxed. But the money that I make from my trading, well, it doesn't go into my Swiss bank account, so I don't have to worry about that. How do you deposit and start actually trading, not on demo? Well, Meti, it's super simple, brother. You open up a brokerage account. You can open up an account with any single broker platform you want, right? I use Vantage, but you can use PU Prime, you can use Pepperstone, you can use Fusion, you can use whatever broker platform you want, and you open it up, you create an account, you probably have to verify yourself, verify your identity, and then you just deposit from there. One of the reasons why I like to use Vantage is because they do give new users a 150% deposit bonus. So that's also part of the reason why I wanted to affiliate myself with them, is because it's giving back to the community. You deposit, let's say 1K, they give you 1.5 extra to trade with. You deposit 500, they give you an extra 750 to trade with. So that's just an easy way to just double your trading capital. What am I trading? This is NQ, brother. This is NQ. We came so close to getting stop loss at break even, guys. Holy moly. Cool, Meti. Cool, brother. If you do decide to come with Vantage, then my DMs are open, brother. I've got the TikTok link in my bio, guys. That's going to take you to my Telegram, okay? It is completely free. I do not post my trades inside of there, okay? However, I am active in the community and I do speak to you guys. If you have any questions, I will answer you, okay? That's the Telegram. However, if you want to have access to my trades, we also have 2 other traders in the Discord as well. And also, get access to the weekly live calls, get access to all my trading courses for free, get access to my journal platform for free. Everything basically that I own, you get for free for the Discord. The only price is having to sign up to the same broker. After deposit, when can you withdraw? Whenever you want, brother. Whenever you want. I personally withdraw everything with crypto though. I withdraw everything with crypto because that thing arrives in my bank account in about 1 hour. Maybe sometimes even 30 minutes. However, if you're trading with some foreign bank, sometimes it might be able to take a little bit longer, maybe like 2 days. Yes, Freud, we just took this trade. We've got our stop loss at break even. We entered here. Our TP1 was here. Hopefully price is going to want to continue up higher. However, it does not look like it. It does not look like it. We are still in this trade. Good thing we did not take shorts on gold. Good thing we didn't take any shorts on gold because this thing is doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. So we'll see what this thing wants to do. Guys, by the way, on gold, okay, on gold, if we do end up closing and inversing all these 15-minute gaps, right? It's not sure that this is going to happen, so please don't be scared if you're in a short, okay? I'm just looking at scenarios for myself, okay? If I see price come up and close above here, okay, then I will be looking for a long up targeting 4,276, which is a 4-hour fair value gap up here, okay? That's just the scenario. However, if we stay below here, then I would expect price to come down lower. Where would I expect price to come down to? Probably to yesterday's low down here, 4,218. Okay, I would honestly prefer this scenario to come lower. However, I would love for price to come up though. If we come up to this area and we get a rejection, that's going to give us such a good entry to come down lower. I would love for that to happen. Thank you guys for 4K likes, by the way. Bro, can you send me the link of Discord after the live? Yeah, so I get everyone through the Telegram, and the people who want to generally, you know, be serious about the trading, then I'll send them a message privately in Telegram, and I'll send you the Discord link. Can you put this on Discord so I can mark it when I'm home, please? Yes, brother. I will put it right now on Discord. Can I put this on Discord so I can mark it when I'm home? 1 second. Yo, dummy laddie, how we doing, brother? Just on. Can you give me like 15 minutes? I'm just finishing up the live and then I'll call you back. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. See you soon. See you in a bit, bro. Oh, fucking hell. Right, so for gold, you want me to put this in the Discord, N4. You want me to put this in the Discord. Okay, well, just the only thing that's really changed from my previous analysis is just the fact that if we close above this level, then I will be looking for buys up here. That's the only thing that's changed. Otherwise, my target is still down here, right? What is this music? Holy moly! What is this music? Got a feeling that I'm drowning all by your side. Got a feeling that I'm drowning all by your side. Baby, yo me interés. Guys, I don't know what song to play now that's not gonna get me copyrighted. I used to vibe so hard to these songs. Alright guys, I mean, we took our trade for today. Let's see if we're gonna hit. Oh no, we got taken out of break even. Oh no. Fuck this music. We got taken out of break even. I gotta go call my friend now because we're looking for apartments for Bali in September. We're trying to rent things as early as possible. So I just gotta talk with apartments for him. However, I will keep you guys updated for those guys that are not out of break even. We'll see if this thing ends up hitting TP2 or not. And tomorrow we have bank holiday, guys. So I will not be trading tomorrow because obviously it's a bank holiday. But I think I will still come. I will still be live, and maybe we can have more of an educational live stream. So if you guys tune into that, follow the page so you get alerted when I go live. And I hope to see some of you in the Telegram and hopefully some of you guys in the Discord. Right, we're trying to grow. We're about nearly 50 members now in the Discord. So I do appreciate it if I see you guys in there. And hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your Thursday evening. Thank you so much for spending your time watching some random guy talk about candlesticks on the charts. Thank you. And I hope to see you guys soon. Peace and love, guys. Hope to see you in the Telegram at some point. Spiky out in 3, 2, 1. Peace.